Hello, my little thieves. It is Phantom here. Welcome back to another stream. Just hold on a moment. Oh, yes, I did start streaming, Zooey. I just dropped by to say I love y'all. Alright. So, I've also. So, I have like a couple things to talk about, I suppose? Yeah. Alrighty. Okay. I'm just consoling a sheep right now. Give me a moment. There you go. Alright. So I have a couple things to talk about, I guess. Let me just think. So I have updated the commission page slightly. So when you scroll down to the bottom and you want a commission, the form is already there. And if you have any questions or concerns, you can email me or you can DM me on Twitter. Or if you're already in my Discord server, you can DM me from Discord. Whichever you prefer. But of course, if you would like a commission and you're absolutely interested in one, then the form is there. Also, I may or may not open voice commissions to do like a few lines for you guys, but that really depends. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but we'll see what will happen. What was the other thing? There was something else. Ah, yeah. Next Thursday, I'll be getting the booster shots you humans have been getting. What was it? For COVID, I believe? It's a serious matter, I do understand. And as someone who is living amongst you humans, I suppose I would have to conform to human society and therefore have to take your medical procedures as well, even though COVID might not actually affect me since, I'm not human. But it's alright. So, I'll be getting my booster shot next Thursday. And that will be quite exciting, I do believe, yeah. We will see what will happen. But yeah, we'll be getting the booster shot next Thursday. Yes, I just saw that thing. Thank you so much for the gifted sub. I do really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Alright. So. So, I'll be getting my booster shot next Thursday. I will keep you guys updated after I get my shot to see whether I'll be good to go on Thursday evening for our lovely stream. Excuse me. Yes, I do believe that's true. My dearest Hitsu is not doing so well after a shot, but I hope he'll get better. He's just resting at the moment. I don't know if he'll stop by or not, but I hope he will take a rest and take a break every now and then. It'd be nice. I wasn't very affected by the first few shots. The first two shots. What the fuck? I wasn't affected by the first two shots, so I don't believe I would be affected with this one. But I'm not completely sure if that's true. So, yeah. And Before we begin the game, Lexi Berry, thank you so much for the follow. I hope you enjoy yourself here. Welcome to the show. Alright, so we are playing a new game. I saw this on Steam, and I do believe it was free. Either that or I already had it. Oh, no. I got this thanks to Doll. And by a third one, you mean the booster shot, correct? Because you only get 2 shots, and then you have to get the booster shot after 3 months. But if you're sick, it's kind of understandable. But yes, I think I got this game from Doll when I was doing another one of their game shows. It is called Bound by Flame, and we'll be getting right into it. I checked how long this game is, and it's apparently 12 hours on average, so we'll be on this game for a while, at least a few streams. This brightness is fine, we'll keep it to— ooh, shh. Okay. Well, Thing, I hope you feel better soon. I hope it's not too much trouble. I do hope you feel better soon. I am female, thank you. My name? Ah, there we go. How pale am I? I'll take it. I'm guessing this is normal mode. Yes, the music isn't half bad at all. Don't work yourself too hard. You don't want to overwork yourself. Only work a decent amount.
I doubt I shall ever forget the strange series of events that led to my meeting young Vulcan.
It's not my name.
The peoples of the world had been fearfully whispering about the Ice Lords for the past 10 years, though of course, they had been present long before then. The Deadwalker army, an endless horde of undead creatures under the Ice Lord command, swept down from the mountains in the north, annihilating all resistance to the continent. Each battle only served to swell their ranks with the defeated dead.
Thank you so much for 100 bits. I love you very much too.
Endless ice age, where there would be no place for the living.
I didn't know I was playing Game of
Who
Thrones.
still tried to stand against the invaders. The elves, who had hitherto remained neutral, and the red scribes, a small group of scholars who believed their knowledge might be able to tip the scales. The scribes had recently engaged the services of a group of mercenaries known as the Freeborn Blades, a renowned company who would become even more so after these events. The Blades were to protect them while they performed a ritual which was intended to change the course of the war.
Hitsu. Oh, dear, dear, dear. He's just tired. Well, get your ass over here then, Hitsu. If you go to my Discord server, you'll be able to find each other just fine.
Great scouts. You could smell them from 50 yards away. Here we go. and the captain wanted me to stay and set up camp.
I thought I just gave you a smooch, you dingus.
I didn't join the freeborn blades to stack pots and dig latrines. But he knows that. He knows it. And he knows his powder master just hates hanging around. Setting up camp. Now that's what I call being useful. I honestly believe we'd stay out of this damn war till the end. Well, looks like the end just showed up.
Oh my.
The Ice Lords have really done it this time. All of Vertiel is on the brink. Nothing is going to stop the Deadwalkers. Soon there won't be a town left to fall back to. Or even a tavern where you can spend your pay. There's no one left to turn back this filthy, stinking tide. Even if it were possible. Let's hope our beloved employers can deliver on their promises. Their famous ritual thing doesn't pan out. We're gonna be left standing here with our asses in our hands.
That might be a good idea there, Yuki.
Bunch of chatty priests playing sorcerer's apprentice against 7 immortal mages? Sounds great. Anyhow, you have to fight fire with fire. So they say. Damn it. They're already here. I better warn the others. Fast.
Alrighty, it looks like we're going on this search.
Hey, enjoy your stroll? Get over here and tell me about it.
Wait, yeah, it's still... Alright. Hello. Yeah, that might be a good
By the
idea.
looks of you, I'm guessing it wasn't just a quiet stroll. So, what did you see?
The Deadwalkers are already close. I got one of their scouts.
God damn it, Vulcan! I've told you 100 times, recon means observing and reporting, not charging in and fighting without thinking.
I didn't want to alert all of the others before we were ready for them.
But what if they'd have killed you? Then you wouldn't have been able to alert us before they were ready to attack us. Think for a second. God's blood. We have to get ready for them. Now that you've finally got your arse back over here, you can prepare some traps. Get Peeler to help you place them around the temple. That'll give us some time, and we'll hear them coming.
Alright, sleep well, Hitsu.
Yes, sir,
I hope
Captain.
you feel better later.
And if you have questions, you know where to find me.
Alright, well... I didn't realize I was playing a very primitive version of Game of Thrones. The Nightwalkers are coming. Winter is coming.
Gate class. Now that sounds badass.
The power is not...
I'm just looking around for materials. I assume they're gonna be important. Goodbye, Hitsu. I hope you'll feel better tomorrow.
The captain said we stay here and wait. I'm not complaining.
Okay. Why is it I? That's so far away. How many do I need? I didn't even see. Yes, sheeps are everywhere. I'll craft one for now. How many did I need? 10. So I need 9 more. Alrighty then. There we go.
Do it. I'll
We
give all
have
these
10?
to Peeler. He'll figure it out.
Alright, Peeler. Which one of you is Peeler? Did you want to peel skins?
Hey, Peeler, give me a hand, will you? We've got to prepare the area before it gets overwhelmed with walking corpses. We need a little something to welcome our Deadwalker friends. Booby trap all the access points. And try not to blow yourself up.
Don't sweat it, I can handle it.
I'm not kidding. If you lose an arm, I'm the one who will get shit about it.
Yes, don't blow up your own arm. Alright, time to set up some traps. Here? What? This is an odd place to put a trap. Alright, well there we go. Time to cut your hair. But your hair was already pretty short. Oh, here they come. Here come the Night Walkers.
The Hobblers are here! Now!
This is why I don't use big swords. The swinging is a little bit dramatic.
We must hold the esplanade.
Not quite sure what this did.
Here come more of them.
Come at me, bitch. Come now, you don't want it. Drive them back into the trap. Voila! You need some refreshing? Oh dear. What? Oh! You little fucker. Bit of a problem, if I do say so myself. Get out of my way. Thank you. Let me deal with these bitches first. That's right, take a swing. Come on. I have to preserve myself. Oh, finally. Oh my. That was quite an adventure, I must say. Hello? Oh. What is that ugly motherfucker?
Fall back! Everybody to the temple! No!
wholeheartedly agree. Get me the fuck out of here. Hello, Ozzy. Welcome to the stream. Oh. Is there a dragon? I'd love to see a dragon. Where am I? Oh. It's a statue, but it's still elegantly beautiful nonetheless. Are we really gonna stand here? What the hell is that?
Oh, crap. And I can walk through walls.
I'll tank the hits. Sure, why not? There we go. I'm currently dying.
You go see how Buffalo is getting along with the scribes. He's meant to be guarding their invoking chamber.
Huh? But
Get out of here! And go find Pila for me while you're gone.
Very well then. I will leave you.
I'll give you butt, Captain. Right. Are you coming or what?
Never. I'll most certainly be annoyed if they're back here, though. My health. Does it matter which way I go? I don't know if it does. Oh, okay, okay, calm down. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, I changed weapons. Hello? Oh, I think I much prefer this. Oh, you little shit. When was it last saved? Oh, okay. This works, I suppose. Which way did I go? I went this way. Hello there.
Is everything okay, Buffalo?
As long as I can hear them mumbling, everything is okay. One of those dead things managed to get as far as here, but I killed it before it could interrupt them.
That's good news. The captain's holding the front entry, Hawk's on the west wing, I got the east. Got any idea where Peeler is?
I think I saw him over on the east side. You should find him if you head over there.
Thanks. Hope he's still in one piece. And, you might want to check inside the invoking room. We just came across some specters. Those things can go straight through walls. They might get in there without asking you first.
Is that so?
Yeah, so you better go in there and check on whoever is doing the invoking. Oh, I have some health potions, it seems. Well, there's that dead person there. I think I'll keep to the sword. Seems the daggers aren't very effective here. Yes, yes, I know. I'm very well aware. Must you be a pest? Give me a moment here. That was something. Oh. All right. Arranged stands. Interesting. For now. Oh dear Lord. A stretch? Well, thank you, Yu-Gi-Oh! I'll do that right now. Thank you. Stealth? I'll do that instead. Oh dear Lord. Oh my lord. Thanks so much for the hydrate. How was my sleep? It was alright. Where did they put... Oh, they put me all the way back here. Of course they did. Of course I have to do this all over again. Can you get out of my face? You guys are such a pest. Get out of here. Can I please? Can I please? Thank you. What a pain in the butt. What a pain in the butt. Time for a little bit of stealth. Question is, how do I take them out with my stealth? Because I assume there is a way just to take them out. That's a no. I really do want to take this one out first. Well now, are you gonna charge or are you just gonna stand there? I have bones. How many points? How do I know how many points I have? Oh, it's right up here. I think I'll do this one. Yes, and then I'll do one of these. Stealth. Yes. There we go. Stop it. Stop it. That's expensive. That was not worth it at all. I don't think that was worth it whatsoever. What did I get? Oh. I already just did that, alright? Stop talking to me about that shit. Oh. Never mind. Oh dear. Oh, what the hell was that? Hello? How dare you? Where's the little pouch? I saw your little pouch. Where is it? I lost sight of it. Why am I pressing E? Try me, bitch. Oh, maybe I did grab it already. Oh, no, there it is. Where is my map?
Hey, Vulcan! I need some help here. There's too many of them, and I got this stupid scribe under my feet.
You, Scribe! Get back in the chamber with the others. Can't protect if you keep wandering around.
Oh, I missed the parry. I missed the parry. Lock on is great and I take it for granted.
Not you, I'm pretty sure that jerk would have gotten me killed.
No shit. Next time be more careful, okay? I talked with the captain. He wants to see you.
Oh, shit.
Is that's that done? Is the game too loud, guys? Do tell me if it is too loud. I will, turn it down if it is. Where do I go? Okay, so I have to go back. Oh, why is it? I want it to be displayed, please. Alright, I'll turn it down. Oh, I can read these. Oh, give me a second. I'll just turn it down right now. Game, you are too loud. Could you just be quiet for a moment? It turned itself back up. How dare you? How's that? Hopefully that's a bit better. I don't know where I'm going because the map was at the bottom and now it's nowhere to be seen. Better? Good. Skeleton. These fragile creatures are cannon fodder for the Ice Lord. They often attack in great numbers. Zone traps or attacks are an excellent way to finish them off. Hobbler. The limpers form the main body of the Deadwalkers. Their attacks vary according to the weapons they are equipped with. Even though most of them are fairly weak, some, especially in Black Forest's army, have been enchanted and can prove much more dangerous. Spectre. Spectres are capable of passing through walls and are often used by the Ice Lord to harass their enemies within their fortresses. They use this ability to cover great distances very quickly in combat, placing themselves out of range or springing upon their enemy. They are particularly sensitive to fire. Do I read all of these? Sure, I already started reading, I might as well. Vulcan. Under the pseudonym of Vulcan, you enlisted in the renowned mercenary company of the Freedom Blades, becoming their powder master. Since you joined the company, you have left your past behind you, and now, if ever you happen to talk of your childhood, it is always mere invention. Determined, hot-headed, and a multi-skilled fighter, you are also good enough with explosives to avoid blowing yourself up. Freedom words. Yes, fire is a weakness. Freedom Blades. That says freeborn, and I can't read. The Freeborn Blades are a mercenary company renowned throughout Virtual for their fearsome effectiveness and the fact that they always respect their contracts to the letter. Today, they are probably the only mercenary company still active, the others having vanished one after the other in the terrible war that ravaged Virtual. Their reputation and survival is probably due to their captain, a rather exceptional person, as well as to his lieutenants, including you. No blowing myself up, indeed. Captain. The captain commands the freeborn blades with an iron fist, while nonetheless taking a relatively paternal attitude towards his troops. While nonetheless taking a relatively paternal attitude towards his troops. Legend has it that he has never been defeated in combat, which you can only confirm after the pounding you took in combat to enter the company. Excuse me. He takes his role seriously, and contracts are always honored to the letter. The reputation of the Blades obviously owes much to him. I don't know about Skyrim lore, but yeah, I'm not really sure about that one. Buffalo. Buffalo is the sergeant and one of the legendary members of the Freeborn Blades. Rumor has it that Death wants nothing to do. Oh my god, I fucking hate it here. Rumor has it that Death wants nothing of him. He has fought in many particularly bloody battles and has always come through, almost miraculously. He is a coarse but honest man, and scrupulously obeys his captain's orders. His Herculean strength is another of his advantages. Hawk. Hawk is the regular scout of the Freeborn Blades. Despite his skill, his boasting and love of trophies has often gotten him into difficult situations. The captain frequently has to dress him down and ensure he accomplishes his mission. Peeler is a greenhorn, newly arrived in the company. His role is thankless. He is eager to earn his stripes and move on to more important tasks. Alas, he has an annoying tendency to take things a little bit lightly, too often stumbling into dangerous situations as a result. The Red Scribes are an ancient order of scholars and healers. At first, their main mission was to gather and protect all sources of knowledge, yet the war led them to extend their role. They are now among the last attempting to rise against the Ice Lords, and their knowledge led them to devise a ritual that could well reverse the course of the war. Frozen Shadows is the name of the free people of Virtual have given the forces of the Ice Lords, even though it isn't really a nation and there is much dissension among them. Blackstorm, Crystal, Marshall, Winters, the White Lady, Black Forest, the Chiller, and the Ice Duchess, and their troops, the dreaded Deadwalkers, together are called the Frozen Shadows. Alas, most of the lands of Virtual have now fallen to this empire. There are some big words, most of which I don't really recognize. Alright, I've completed the side quests. I am still unable to see my map, so I have no idea where I'm going. Yes, the pit, the bottomless pit of hell. Where am I going? Where is my map? Why is it no longer there? Oh, I think I see where I'm meant to be. Give me a moment, I will join you in battle and... Oh, never mind. Oh, you're a bit of a pest, aren't you? Excuse me. Alright, calm down, calm down. Can you let me kick this bitch? Alright, it is your turn to go down. Thank you. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? No. No, 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 no. Oh. Calm yourself down. That was not what I wished to click, you little shit. I missed again. I probably missed. I'm not really sure anymore. Yes, come over here. Come over here. Come, come. This is quite amusing. Yes, come over here. Over here. What the hell? Get your hand out of here. I do not wish. Alright. What? Oh, spewer. Off-topic question, what are your Genshin mains? Who are my Genshin mains? Oh, they are currently Eula, Xingqiu, Keqing, and Yanfei. Looks like a mix of D from RE3 and the mom from RE7. I can see the mom from RE7. I'm not sure about RE3 though, because I haven't played that. There must be one more, so oh, yes there is. Alright. How do I get through to... Where is it that I need to go? Okay, I have to go back out there. The head shape is similar to... Indians. Oh, I see, I see.
This position is lost. Retreat! Everyone fall back to the invoking room, and fast!
Very well. I'll try to get there as quickly as I can. Although, finding my way there might be a difficult task. Oh my, it seems I'm in a little bit of a predicament here. What the hell are those? Come again? Why are there so many? Alright, no. Oh, Jesus. Can you please? Can you please? This bitch doesn't run when she's in combat, which is some high-level bullshit right there. Why can I not get down? Where is it that I'm meant to go? I forgot. Oh, wait. Ah, yes, over here. Ah, yes, how wonderful is that? Oh, okay. Hello there. At least they follow the laws of injury in that if they're not in front of you, you can't parry them. Yeah, that's what I thought. Seems you want to run away. Seems they didn't drop anything. I wasn't paying attention. Well then. What? How many are there? Do I just leave? Did I take a wrong turn somewhere? It seems I've forgotten where I'm supposed to go. I can hear you. Where am I going? Oh. It's this way. It seems I literally forgot where to go. I'm damn stupid. Alright, we made it. Eventually.
Concentrate. We almost have it.
Well now, that must be the 5th time I heard him say that.
Be silent, you fool.
It's taking too goddamn long. Oh shit, here come the hobblers.
Can you get the fuck up, woman? He barely grazed you.
You gonna be alright?
I'm fine. Worry about those dead walkers.
Then why didn't you get up sooner?
Are you hurt, Buffalo?
Can you please run when I need you to? What the hell is your issue here? Can you— what the fuck is wrong with you? I question my character sometimes. Hello? Ah, oh, thank you, finally. What the hell was that?
Something is wrong. The catalyzer shouldn't do that.
Oh dear. This doesn't look— oh. Yes, I seem to have a knack for running into walls. Hello?
Stay away from my daughter.
Hello. How about a bit of fire in your face, perhaps? Oh, it seems you're not interested in her. Okay, hang on. Can I call a rain check? What? A demon? Is it me within myself? Well, isn't this gonna be interesting? Hello? Oh. Yeah, you better step back. I love that this doesn't phase my character. It's Zooey. Oh, yes it is, isn't it? No. Oh, I did not notice my health at all. Give me a moment, I need to heal. Ah yes, you're all very much pests in my eyes. Nope. Hold on a moment. Hold on a moment. Yes, they are like mosquitoes, aren't they? Oh, they're... Thank you so much for your assistance. It's too bad it's not a wanted assistance. Yes, I will break your legs. Now get out of my way. No. Bad dog. I wonder if the traps work on him. No, they're weaker than I thought, on their own at least. I take his kneecaps. They're my kneecaps now. I somehow landed myself onto his legs. Get out of my way. This is quite... Oh. I did not realize he was going to do that. Okay then. Where am I? Oh shit. Hello. Very well then. Hang on. Let me just do this really quick. Let me change that so that... Because that's just annoying at this point. Okay. Now then. Come here. I wish to take your knees. Oh. Pfft. Seems he knows how to do that like a dog. I wish to take your kneecaps. Is that possible? That's BS. Hi. Ouch. There we go. Alright. 2 down, still 2 more to go. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're a bit of a pest. There is more. No, don't do it, don't do it. The bitch did it. I'm gonna die from a simple arrow at this point. Oh my. Give me a moment for... Just really cool. That missed me by an inch. Hello? Yeah, that's right, that's right. Oh hi, I wasn't expecting you guys to be right in front of me. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Enough with the arrows. Alright. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it! Hi Alcatraz. Give me just a moment, I'll take your redeem. Hi there. This is my victory. You are bested. Easy.
I'm burning!
Thank you for the stretch, Alcatraz. Much appreciated. I'm burning on the inside out. Ugh. Normal.
What
We-
did I... How did I do that? Hey, Captain! I think it's time we talked about a promotion.
We don't have time for this, Vulcan. We need to move out before the rest of them get here.
The passes are probably crawling with them already.
There's a passage to the other side of the mountain. It will lead us to the swamp.
The swamp? That sounds fun. Hey, did anybody see what I just did to that huge fucking monster? I mean, seriously, I fried that thing. I saved our asses and you're all just, hey, what's for lunch?
I said shut it, Vulcan.
Wow. Rude. That's what I get for saving everybody? Wow. you mourning your fallen comrade? Wow, isn't that surprising? Oh, what is this? A dark figure standing before me.
What the?
Thou didst hold the power to face the necromancers, yet thou didst flee.
It wasn't exactly my choice. Oh,
No choice. Hast thou even thought of choosing? Thou art fled like a thief, and hast left me, a shadow of myself, trapped here in this dark prison.
I did not create this situation. I am not even sure I understand what has happened.
The hour for questions is past. Thou must act. It is I who will suffer for thy cowardice. I who will pay for thine fault. I who will face extinction. And if I must die, if the flame is extinguished, our world will die as well.
I will not let the flame die. I am in a war against these necromancers, and at last I have the power to fight them.
What dost thou hope to accomplish in this ridiculous human shell? As it is now, it is useless to us. The flame is not a toy for mewling infants. It exists to reign. Its power must not be stolen from thee. We must reconquer the world heart as swiftly as we may.
Hey, Vulcan, enough of your daydreaming. Move your ass, huh?
Buffalo?
well, that was interesting. Seems there's a naked demon in my head. And that demon is certainly not me, because I don't have horns.
Vulcan, you hear me? Pull your finger out.
Out of where? Your ass?
Huh? Yeah, I hear you. My head feels like a bomb went off in it.
Well, shake it off. We're still not at the end of this stinking swamp, and I'm not gonna carry you all the way to the village.
By the way, how come Hawk isn't the one here with me? He's the lead scout. I always go with him.
Hawk is covering the back of the line, so this time, I'm the one who goes with you. You'll get over it.
Keeping watch on me, Sergeant? Oh, which one should I choose?
Why do I get the feeling I'm under surveillance?
You think nobody noticed your little stunt at the temple? Damn right we're watching you. Now shut your trap and keep an eye on our perimeter, while I keep an eye on you.
And while the captain has a nice chat about me with the Red Scribes.
It'll be a lot easier to talk to those two-faced snakes without you hanging around. Don't worry about it. He'll tell you what you need to know. And if he doesn't tell you, then I will.
Thanks, Sarge.
Let's get moving before everybody catches up.
Very well.
You lot are about as discreet as a herd of hunchbacks.
I thought that elves were supposed to have superior eyesight. Do we look like stiffs to you, dickhead?
Not yet.
It's an elf.
With an arrow sticking out of your throat, I'm certain that even a chatterbox like you could do a passable impression.
And you'd be the next one down.
Possibly. Perhaps I should aim for the largest target first.
Not if you want to keep both your balls.
What have we here? Buffalo in person. Well, that's a good sign.
What's going on here?
It's an elf, Captain. What else is going on here?
Who's the scrag with the pointy ears?
Thanks for noticing. I try to keep them sharp. I am called Relmar, and I gather the red-faced fat belly with the filthy beard is none other than the famous Elric, leader of the Freeborn Blades.
They call me the captain.
All the freeborn blades call you Captain Elric. I have no doubt that they do. As for me, I've never had much interest in titles or in military protocol. I judge people by their deeds.
And what are you doing down in the swamps, besides threatening honest mercenaries?
Looking for you. Well, I began by searching for the Red Scribes. Prince Arundel is wounded. We had to withdraw to Valvanor, where I learned that you were expected. I just wanted to make sure you found your way there.
This is not my first walk in the wilds, arsewipe. As you can see, I'm on the right path, and we've nearly reached our destination.
Captain, those creatures I told you about this morning are gathering nearby. They're probably getting ready to attack us.
Ah, well, those are called chrysalids. They wait until they have gathered enough numbers, and then they overwhelm you. And it would seem your little group is attracting a whole swarm to the village.
Well, we'll give them a welcome.
Actually, in spite of themselves, these creatures do an excellent job of keeping Deadwalker scouts away without raising any suspicions. If we allow them to gather here and then massacre them, I fear we'll be moving their territory a bit too close to Valvanor, which will lead to our being discovered sooner or later. I suggest we send 1 or 2 men back. This will keep them separated and occupied while the rest make it to the village. I'm ready to volunteer, if you fear I might try and slip away. I know the area well.
Sounds like a plan to me. Vulcan, you're on it.
Because of course I am.
want to go too. The animals and plants in this swamp are extraordinary. And the venom of these chrysalids seems very interesting. I'd love to get a chance to observe them more closely.
Sybil, that is out of the question. Have you lost your mind? It's too dangerous.
Come on, let her off the leash. It'll be good for her. I promise I'll bring her back in one piece.
Vulcan, rule number 2.
We'll see you at the village.
Sybil!
See you later.
It goes my way or no way. Let's see. Ah, we have skills now. Oh, interesting. I think I'll do this one. And perhaps a little bit of this as well. I did not realize that I only had 2. Well, that's fine. It's alright. Oh, I have more. Who would have thought? Hello.
Sybil, can I talk to you?
Yes?
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
What do you want to know?
So, Ale, this is your father.
Yes. And yes, he is the leader of the Red Scribes.
How handy for you.
You are so predictable. Daddy's little girl can do whatever she wants, right? Don't fool yourself. I'm endlessly having to prove myself more than any other scribe. My father doesn't treat me better than the others, and I expect no less from him.
Well, at least that explains why you look like you just stepped out of a library. I guess he supports and encourages you?
Yes, of course. But I'm big enough to make my own choices. Knowledge fascinates me, and I suppose it would have been like that whoever my father was.
Can you tell me more about your order?
Of course. The Red Scribes are an order of sages. Our quest is to find the answers to all the great mysteries of this world.
And so you know about magic?
We study magic from an essentially theoretical viewpoint, but we're not an order of magicians. Even though some of us practice healing magic, but we have nothing to do with the destructive power magic used by the Lords of the Frozen Shadows, and we know very little about that domain, unfortunately.
I see. But that doesn't mean you can't research it, huh?
Obviously, especially now. Any knowledge which would help us turn this war around would be helpful. But according to our archives, we were already studying magic more than 5 centuries ago.
Oh, really? What do you know about the Ice Lords?
We're just gonna go
As
through
much
these
as it is possible to
questions
know
and
without
see
having met
what
In some ways,
says.
they're quite fascinating, even though the term might seem inappropriate.
Perfect. So how do we kill him?
If I knew that, do you think I would keep it to myself? But I can tell you this, we do believe it's possible. We know that there are 7 lords. Black Storm, Lady Crystal, Marshal Winters, the White Lady, Lord Blackfrost, the Chiller, and the Ice Duchess.
Everybody knows that. We've had our asses kicked by them often enough.
For sure. But in the past, there were more of them. Some scrolls talk of 9 or a dozen, even of 30 lords. Of course it's confusing, and I doubt they would have freely given the information of how to kill one of them. But you can bet that some of them have died. We just have to discover how.
Where do they come from?
Where did they come from? Where did they go? Where did they come from? God night, Joe.
But I have found certain scrolls that lead me to believe they have been around more than 300 years.
That's a long time.
They are originally from a region far to the north of Vertiel. For a long time, they remained there. The beginning of their
Game of
conquest
Thrones?
is quite recent.
Game of
We all
Thrones?
think that the war started 10 years ago, but in fact, it is much longer, maybe even the last century. It took them a long time to
Hi,
escape
Brownie.
from their region of origin. The dwarf kingdoms were in their way, and they put up a fight.
You had me going there for a moment. I'm sorry, but dwarves? Save it for the kids.
But you're wrong. The dwarves did exist, but the Ice Lords exterminated them.
Right. And I bet they also massacred all those poor dragons and goblins.
You know that dragons and goblins don't exist. You're impossible.
Listen, do they have any weaknesses that we could exploit?
Not that I know of. All of the Ice Lords are powerful sorcerers. They are far more powerful than all the other magicians. They have an unlimited army. If they have a weakness, it's not that.
But in spite of all this, you think there is a weakness?
I do. We often imagine the Ice Lords as a vast megalithic power. But that's not true. In fact, they desperately hunger for power. Just because they pooled their powers to create the Deadwalker army doesn't mean they like each other. Their balance of power is precarious. As soon as they are done with destroying Vertiel, they'll probably start killing each other.
Sure, but that doesn't help us much if we have to wait until they're done.
Perhaps there is a way to stir up the tensions between them, even if for the moment, I can't think how.
Let's change the subject. Do you know what happened to me in the temple?
I'm still searching for an explanation. Something must have gone wrong during the ritual.
But what was the damn ritual supposed to do?
The Red Scribes have always had quite limited magical skills. I believe that the ritual was meant to increase their magical powers to try and find a way of
How am I
combating
doing?
the
I'm
Ice
doing
Lords.
okay.
But instead of channeling pure energy into each of the scribes, the ritual called forth a conscience that settled in you.
Your father called it a demon. How come I got stuck with it?
A demon? That reminds me of the old text, but I couldn't say if that's what it is. You were standing right there, so that force flowed into you. It could have been my father, or any of us, I guess.
Well, that's just great. Now what do I do?
I would dearly like to help you. But even though I have searched through all the texts I have
She
here,
does
I
indeed.
can find no reference to anything like this experience of yours, at least for now. But until we have found out more, you must try to fight against this thing. Do not allow it to get comfortable. We don't know what its intentions are or how powerful it is. It could be dangerous for you.
So then, any result from the study of all these creatures of the swamps?
Well, I'd really like to meet some of these creatures who live here. But for now...
What can you tell me about the World Heart?
Many of the people on Vertiel believe that the World Heart is just a myth. There are many different beliefs from one region to another, but most of them have more in common than not.
The World Heart is where life and prosperity are born. Yeah, I already heard that crap.
If we were to imagine Vertiel as a living being, the World Heart is exactly what it sounds like, the heart of the world. It's what keeps the world alive. It beats, and Vertiel lives from its energy. If you wish, I can try to learn more about it. Come back and see me in a few days.
So then, any result from the study of all these creatures of the swamps?
Well, I'd really like to meet some of these
I can't
creatures
skip
who
it.
live
I
here.
thought
But for now,
she's saying the same thing. All right.
We need to talk about your combat style.
what do you want me to do?
In fact, fight just great. Don't change a thing.
All right.
Very well. Okay. Oh, Juggernaut. The Juggernauts are immense creatures of muscle and bone and animated by magic. The Ice Lords use them in raising sieges and destroying fortresses. Although they are slow, their slightest blow can shake walls. The glyphs that they wear attached to their lower limbs must be broken if they are to be defeated, and like any creature of the Dead Walkers, they are fairly sensitive to fire. Sybil is a young scribe and Aeolus's daughter. She is full of insatiable curiosity and has no small amount of courage for a young woman, doubtless more at home in the library than the field. Though she is hardly a dreaded magician, she can use healing magic and some other spells skillfully, and could well prove very useful on the battlefield. Aeolus is the master of the Red Scribes. He is a wise and learned man, at least on the surface. It was on his orders that the scribes went to the mountain temple to perform a ritual that would put an end to the apparently infinite power that the Ice Lords. It was also he who hired the freeborn blades to protect them during the difficult operation. Lestus is Aeolus's lieutenant. He seemed devoted to his master and order to the point of appearing rather dull. He is without a doubt a brilliant scholar with a tremendous well of knowledge, but he doesn't exactly seem to like someone who leads and makes decisions. The demon is a strange, doubtless unique creature that possessed the first body it could find during the ritual that brought it to the surface of Virtual. Alas, that body was yours. Its intentions with you is not always very clear, yet it seems to be pursuing a specific objective. Whatever the cost, free the world heart from the grips of the Ice Lord. Relmar. Relmar is a cheeky elf, but ready to sacrifice anything for his ideals. Unlike most of his people, he refuses to obey his king's orders and remain neutral, and helped the other nations in the war against the Ice Lords in his own way. For many years he attacked his own people's convoys in order to provide weapons and resources to those who fought, which made him a pariah and outlaw in his homeland. Nonetheless, he loves his people and is proud of them, and holds his childhood friend Prince Arundel in high regard. Arundel. So I'm guessing there is a side quest here? Yes. The local fauna. So alive things. So I would like explanation. There is such thing as dwarves and elves, but dragons and goblins are not a thing.
They're all around us.
Make some notes. Make some notes, perhaps not right now. Oh, I did not realize I was dying. Stay distracted, stay distracted, stay distracted, stay distracted. I am dying. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, she's providing some healing at the moment. Did we not just do that? Chrysalid. The chrysalids use their gas-filled dorsal pouches to float in the air. They usually attack in groups, try to overwhelm their adversaries with numbers. They all use their claws to strike those with range, but some also spit projectiles, while the most dangerous can even poison their prey. That's weird. What's weird? Not quite sure I follow. I did not mean to do that. How do I show her the fauna exactly? I'm not quite sure. Are you coming? That certain mythical creatures exist but not others? I know, it's quite odd. There we go. Where am I going? This would be the easier way to the village, I suppose. Alright, let's go this way.
Hawk told me a lot about you.
Oh, hi.
Really? He's normally not much of a talker. Did he torture him or something?
No, I mean, it wasn't a big deal. I just think he has a lot of respect.
Okay, you can stop now. That thing is dead. Very well, let's see, let's see. Oh, I don't have any armor. Wait, yes I do. What the hell? Alright. I'm going to craft some of these. This is more important. This is more important. This is more important. I'm sorry, but that is just more important to me than anything else. Alright, we have some crossbow bolts. Not that it's very helpful now that I'm basically just... This one big ass motherfucker, I gotta tell you. Hold, 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 hold. Is this enough yet? Oh, I see. I get tainted blood from these fellows. I see. I don't know if that was what I wanted to do. My ear is ringing. Give me a moment. I need to figure something out. How do I... I guess we do actually have to look around for the quote-unquote local fauna. Oh dear. I am running the fuck away. Oh dear. I hope we don't have to go too far back. Oh, thank goodness. Hold, hold, hold. Whoop. Hello? Okay, we don't have to go through there. Let's go the other way. Maybe we'll find more fauna over here. This is a tad aggravating, really, but it's alright. Where is all the stuff? I'm still a little bit pissed that I can't see the map. Oh my, okay. Alright, interesting, interesting. Beautiful. That's interesting. That's... oh, they notice. I don't have any. I think that thing is slightly confused. Ouch. That kind of hurt. These two are pests. That's all I've got to say. Do I still have my arrows? Yes, I do. Where are we? Well, isn't that just the biggest problem you've ever seen? I don't have enough to make any tainted mana, which is a bit of a problem. Wait. What about... Can I purchase some tainted blood, please? I cannot. That's tainted steel. Apologies, apologies. I need 3 more. Alright, that'll do. Not a problem. Why is she dead? Why the hell does she have to be dead? Can you please get the fuck up? Get the fuck up! Get up now. Seriously, again? No, you know, no. No, 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 no. Why is she not getting the fuck up? I don't know. Oh, I just recover health slowly. There's no way they follow me here. They are most certainly annoying. Oh, she lives! She lives. Why do you dare? camera is a little bit aggravating as well. There we go. All done, all done, all done. Get the fuck up. Get the fuck up. Is that enough research? Do you feel researched up? Do you feel like you've done enough research? Parasites. These parasites hide in the hollows of roots. When enemies come within range, they shower the area around them with needles, sometimes poisoned for protection. It is better to use ranged attacks against them, or to pay attention to their angles of fire.
Sybil, can I talk to you?
Yes?
Do you feel like that's enough?
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
What do you want to know?
I would like to know if that was
So
enough.
then, any result from the study of all these creatures of the swamps?
I have discovered a few things about the small chrysalids. They are much faster, but it seems that they can only attack from close up, using their pinchers. I also noticed that the medium-sized chrysalids were slower than small ones, but they, however, can fire tiny projectiles.
If you're done, I'm gonna consider that as correct. It's not done. It's not done. Why is it not done? Explain yourself. Why are you not done? Oh, there's something over there. Thank you. Alright then, we'll go this way.
I hear they call you Vulcan? Why is that?
Look, all us freeborn blades have a nickname. We leave the past behind, and whatever we were before doesn't matter. So what do you do now? Oh, you know, I've let things up. Stuff like that.
It's amazing you have no record of these animals.
Oh, that's rather interesting. What do you think of those
Sybil,
ones?
can I talk to you?
Yes?
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
What do you want to know?
So then, any result from the study of all these creatures of the swamps?
The sickles have a power that depends on their growth. The biggest ones are the most dangerous. Up close, their attacks can be frenetic and extremely dangerous. They can also leap onto their prey.
Interesting. Were those the sickles just now that we just saw? We're still not done. No, those weren't the sickles. Those were the impalers. The impalers are among the most dangerous predators in the swamp. They generally use their powerful screech as an attack, flinging their prey to the ground before impaling it with their sharp spurs on their legs. These quick attackers with the legs... What the fuck? Let me read that again. These quick attacks with the legs have given them their name, and are definitely lethal. It is a good idea to remain in parry position until the attack has come to an end. Very well then, I'll remember that for next time. It seems we have a friend in danger.
Hey, this guy's fucking fearless. Let's help him out before it goes bad for him.
Oh, I leveled up as well. I unfortunately did not see that.
Despite his determination, the knight was in an awkward position. He thanks the mercenary for having assisted him in his task. If he can trust the rumors that he hears around the village, he has before him one called Vulcan. He has the pleasure of welcoming the mercenary to the village.
And you are?
The knight is called Randall, last survivor of the Order of the Amber Knights, and now protector of Valvenor, this village. The new arrival is most welcome, but the steward is waiting in the old village inn.
This man speaks in the third person. I hate it. Let's see. Randall is a strange knight from the north of Virtual. He seems to have walked a road studded with lost battles and bitter delusion. His main wish is to die with honor and memorable battle. But for the moment, fate does not seem to want to grant his wish. After seeing the troops and orders disappear all around, he decided to become a warden of Valvernor. His skill in combat has certainly helped the villagers more than once, but it's a safe bet that he's starting to tire of this rather unexpected and unexciting role. She's still not done looking at the fauna. Should we go back? It's not really showing me anything.
Sybil, can I talk to you?
Yes?
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
What do you want to know?
So then, any result from the study of all these creatures of the swamps?
Well, I'd really like to meet some of these creatures who live here. But for now...
Nothing else to say, it seems. Very well, we shall enter the village. Oof. Ah.
This is Valvenor. It is not a beautiful place, but for the time being, it seems to be unknown to the Deadwalker army. This village has known better days. Before the war, it was popular among the rich hunters who came to enjoy the ample game in the swamps. Today, the only visitors are refugees, who are sadly too numerous for the scant resources of the village. A small healing house provides comfort and succor to the injured. The knight is quite fond of Mirana, the healer who runs the place. Does the mercenary see the building opposite? It was once an inn, but it is now the residence of the steward, the man now in charge of the village.
This is a very large inn, considering the size of the village. There must have been many visitors before the war.
With any luck, we might get to sleep in a real bed tonight. How come you talk that way? Always in the third person.
The way people speak is different from one place to another, and I am from another place. The knight's people are a warrior tribe from Algendar, and he is proud of them.
Where can I find the steward?
As the knight said, the steward is in the old inn, the big building in the middle of the village.
What does the steward want with me?
The captain has offered the services of the freeborn blades to the steward. The steward must have orders for the mercenary.
Shit. I'm gonna get stuck being this guy's errand girl. Fuck. I knew I should have come with the rest of the company. What can you tell me about this backwater town?
This village is a modest one, and its reserves are almost gone. Its only strength is its isolation in these swamps, but that is also its greatest weakness.
I already figured it was some kind of shithole.
That the refugees and the villagers must live together is difficult, and the situation is worsened by there not being enough food. The swamp offers protection against the Deadwalkers, but it also harbors many dangers. Its creatures often attack the village. When the knight and the elf are not there to defend the walls, the watch often leave them unguarded. Shameless.
I'm going.
Alright then. It seems, we may have a few issues coming along. I'm not sure what the issues will be, or if there will be issues at all. However, first we will go look around and grab as many things as we possibly can. It seems I glow in the dark now. It's a good thing I don't actually glow in the dark, otherwise it will harbor... It would hinder, not harbor, it would hinder my job as an assassin. Doesn't look like there's anything else I can grab. Oh, never mind. I stand corrected. Oh, we just need to... okay. Well, it doesn't matter. We're gonna look around first anyways. Other than the fact that it's in a precarious place, this village does seem to be quite peaceful. Alright, wait. I'm just taking all the gold. Don't mind me, I'm just kicking some stumps and some barrels and things, don't worry about it. Where am I going again? Sure, this way. Hello? Alright. Where am I exactly? Don't mind me, just taking all the stuff. Oh. Okay. It seems I have come into a place I'm not supposed to go to. This place is big. Seems I don't know how to open things normally. I have to kick it open. Hello, Renal. This is Bound by Flame. I am bound by flames. Although I don't use fire magic, Min does though. I personally like using thunder magic myself. Although magic in general is my forte, I can use any type. Being bound to fire would be quite interesting though, wouldn't it? Is this where I needed to go? Yes it is, so I'm gonna ignore it first. That's a lot of graves, I must say. I pray for the fallen. Can you teach me some fire magic? Unfortunately, I can't teach you any fire magic. The magic I use is very, let's just say it originates from my species. It's not very easy to teach to humans. Is it upstairs? It is upstairs. Oh. Interesting. Oh. But I have still got poison resistant on these, so I should be fine. I am a caster of magic. Yes, I am, indeed. What type of game is this? This is a it's an adventure roleplay fantasy, I suppose. Give me a moment, let me just. It is an RPG action adventure game. It is quite an interesting game, I have to tell you. Alright, it seems now that we're fully upgraded, we can move on. Let us go and speak to this person. I heard it as soon as I walked in. Wow, alright. Hello? Oh. Alright. Enjoy your food.
The swamp is our best defense. Happily, the wildlife are just as keen on attacking the Deadwalkers as they are the villagers. But the situation here in Valvanor grows worse daily. And each new wave of refugees increases the risk of drawing unwanted attention to this jungle.
No Ice Lord scouts who find this village will ever escape to tell the tale. Of that, I can assure you. Also, my men are reinforcing your defenses. Forgive me for saying, but you have some serious weak points. Especially the defenses around that refugee camp of yours.
The arrival
the Freeborn Blades and the Red Scribes has greatly improved our chances of survival, Captain. Believe me when I say that we are most grateful to have you with us. Needless to say, your men and the Red Scribes are welcome and free to go where they will. But as for any other newcomers, our gates are closed. You must understand that our food stores are as limited as our abilities to defend our village. Until you arrived, we had but one person who was even vaguely capable of treating our injured. And the case of Prince Orendale was completely beyond her skills. And there is this beast story. Doubtless another fairy tale, the fruit of an alcohol-addled brain. Nonetheless, several of the Watch have gone missing. Something hidden in these swamps is causing these disappearances, but we cannot risk sacrificing any more of the few men remaining to us on sending patrols. Large groups entail moving chrysalids that are unmanageable. The others quite simply do not return.
Silence.
If I were to listen to everyone, I would need 10 times the number of men I have to verify the truth of every tale.
Enough! You must aid me to do this. I am not able to do that. Your endless wailings are unbearable.
Oh dear Lord.
In the name of Vulcan? But by the gods, man, what is...
This world is condemned. The cold hath invaded its ground, its souls, and its heart. Yet here you stand, waving your limbs like fish taken from the water.
Oh dear.
Miserably shuffling about to conserve the illusion of warmth and life, and not feel the passing of your last breath, while I must endure your wailings and lamentations.
Vulcan, stop this nonsense immediately.
It is not she who speaks.
All doth fall to ruin about you, yet you still bewail your loose bowels and vomitings. You cannot vanquish your dead walkers, no more than you can vanquish their necromancer masters. They draw their power from the very heart of the world. They drink it, they suckle it dry. Your only chance to cleanse what your own hath corrupted is to go to the world heart and liberate it from its servitude.
The World Heart is a myth, a forgotten fairy tale, no more real than dragons or dwarves.
A myth? Continue hiding behind thy puny barricades, and thou wilt soon join thy myths and fairy tales.
Cease your pretense. I know you have returned to consciousness.
What the hell happened? I was just listening to the steward blabbing away with the captain, and then...
And then you lost control.
I don't know. It's like something in my head zapped me so it could use my mouth. But I was still there, still thinking what I was saying.
This is not the first time you have felt this presence manifest itself.
No. It's been there since the temple. It's also in my dreams, I think.
Interesting. It would seem that your body is host to some other entity. And it is clearly a spirit of fire.
No kidding. I've got a demon in my head.
Something of the kind. In truth, I could not say what it is. Not yet, at least.
Don't make me laugh. After all, it's you and your disciples that let this thing out of its cage, right?
That has nothing to do with it. Do you have any idea of the implications of this incident?
If it happens again a couple of days from now, they'll all start spitting and throwing rocks at me. I guess I'll have to watch out.
I fear that is the least of your worries. Obviously, you haven't understood. The thing that is inside you, it wishes you ill. There is not enough space inside you for two souls. That demon wants your body. It will control you more and more until it has replaced you completely.
Ha! Thou thinkest I crave the body of a mortal? I am a prisoner here. My place is in the world heart.
It will not hesitate to lie to you, to tell you that which you wish to hear, so that you will allow it to consume you.
I never asked for this cage. I never asked to be forced to hear thy every thought. It is I who have been invaded.
It speaks to you. Do not listen to it. Cast it from you. If you do not resist, it will crush your soul.
Hey, take it easy. One at a time, huh? I'm gonna go take a walk.
I kind of want to speak to this demon. I'm quite interested in hearing the voice of quote-unquote my own kind. I find it quite interesting, to say the least. A secondary mission? The Steward of Valvanor, Brethoth Cambraid? Alright. It is quite the interesting story. I do believe that this demon doesn't want to have her body, to so to speak. Possessing one's body is quite a issue. Hello, Haru. Welcome, welcome. It's nice to see you here. Just used to have to take care of a hunting lounge frequented by nobles in search of game in the marshes. But since the start of the war, this small lodge has received large numbers of refugees and been transformed into a small stronghold. Though not everyone is enamored of him, the steward has nonetheless managed to keep order in this desperate community and ensure that everyone has food and shelter despite all of the problems he's encountered. Why is my voice so mesmerizing? Exactly. Demonic power. That's all you need to know.
Miss Vulcan, what brings you here?
I heard you had an issue, sir.
The captain wants me to help your village. You got a job I can do?
With our shortages of food and fighting men, our worn-out equipment and the growing lines at the healing house, I cannot deny our village is sorely in need of help. Sadly, I fear that these are not the sort of problems you are used to dealing with, unless I'm much mistaken.
Maybe I'll surprise you. So what's the problem with the healing house?
Quite simply, Mirana cannot keep up. She spends every waking minute giving out supplies to the refugees and refuses to admit that she cannot help everyone. She thinks she's fooling me. I have heard rumors that her food stock is running low. Unsurprisingly, the crowds outside are becoming restless. I believe they wish to continue handing out our food reserves as though they were unlimited. This is not the case, and thus, it is not an option.
So, you want someone to put her down?
Why, I never suggested any such thing. I just wish she would see reason, for all our sakes. But I have asked nothing of you.
Oh?
I was merely answering your question.
Your sentries, how can I put this? At first I thought they were disobeying orders. Now I think maybe they don't even understand them. If you're stupid and incompetent, you should be digging turnips, not taking care of security.
You're beginning to worry me. Is it really that bad?
Are you kidding me? The state of their weapons is enough to make you cry. Maybe they'd be good for splitting logs.
Personally, I'm not capable of judging the aptitude of our sentries, but their poor results speak for themselves. Doubtless, you should share your observations with Mason, the chief of the watch. I should warn you, however, that he is of a somewhat stubborn nature.
Wouldn't be the first I've seen. I need the reports about this beast that attacked the villagers.
I fear I am unable to be of help. I'm still not entirely convinced that it even exists. All I know is that several villagers have vanished.
I see.
One villager is at present in the doctor's care.
I'll go take a look and see if that's true or not. To be honest, I didn't really have any questions on it anyways, so even if it was taken down, it wouldn't really be that much of an issue for me.
Are always inventing horror stories in an attempt to force us to open our gates and let them inside.
It might be worth checking out. You said you lost one of your patrols, right?
That is so. You should speak with Randval. He was most anxious to go out and hunt the beast down, but we needed him here. Now that we have more able bodies to guard our gates, I imagine he would be keen to pick up the scent once more.
I've got a few questions I'd like to ask about this village.
I imagine there are few who are better placed than myself to answer them.
How come it's you that's running the show here?
What a question. Because, my friend, someone has to.
That's a fair enough answer.
You imagine I'm doing this for my amusement, perhaps? Doubtless you wish it was someone else. The chief of the watch has trouble organizing 3 peasants. Our dear apothecary is evidently keen to give succor to any and every poor soul who wanders into the healing house. And regardless of your reputation, the people of this village would never trust outsiders such as yourself, or even the Red Scribes. So yes, it is indeed I who command here. The one-time steward of the hunting lodge of Valvanor, now leader of this shithole.
Well, hell, I'm glad we got that cleared up.
It's very interesting that you called this place a shithole.
What can you tell me about the people of Valvanor?
Before the war, there were just a few families here. Hunters and craftsmen, mostly. These days, they survive as best they can, husbanding their animals and digging up the puny vegetables they've managed to grow. Few dare to venture outside the walls. These woods are fruitful, but more perilous than ever before, and most of these folk know nothing of arms.
But you've got your guards.
They hardly qualify as an armed militia. Of the few that remain, most are sturdy farmers whom we have entrusted with some kind of weapon. Most of the real fighters left the village as soon as war broke out. The others died while out on patrol. The only one left here with any real experience is Mason, the head of the guard. Sadly, the man is a walking beer keg, who could not give a dog's fart for what his men are about.
Who are all those refugees that you're keeping outside the walls?
The war with the Ice Lords has driven many from their homes and villages. Alas, it would seem that some of them found their way here. I have tried to accommodate as many as we can, and provide as much comfort as possible, but I fear we can do little more. We are reaching the end of our reserves, and relations between the refugees and the villagers are becoming strained.
The refugees can't all be dead weight. Some of them have got to be useful.
Oh, if only. Believe me, I would be the first to welcome them. These peasants have been fleeing from town to town and from camp to camp for months. The best and strongest of them perished in battles, somewhere along the way. I must deal with the leftovers. I put the biggest of them in the watch, but they are of little use.
The healing house. It's a pretty good thing for your village, huh?
If you say so. As time has gone by, the healing house has drawn refugees to the swamps in ever greater numbers, and dissuaded some malingerers from returning to their families. When it opened its doors a year ago, the sense of relief was palpable. It was run by a couple, an elf doctor and his apothecary wife, who clearly were no strangers to the healing arts. Thanks to them, we were spared many plagues. But as the war dragged on, the endless tide of refugees continued to flow through our gates until we could harbor no more. 6 months ago, our worst nightmares were fulfilled. Our elf doctor fell ill and died. Since then, Mirana has soldiered on without rest, alone. I do not know how much longer she can keep going. The refugees just keep on coming, and I fear that poor woman is beginning to crumble under the strain. It's not surprising.
Do people not understand that you humans require rest? Do people not understand that? You humans require rest. If they keep overworking her, they'll be working her to death.
I need a blacksmith. Do you have one here?
With none more qualified, I asked...
Thank you so much, Phoebe, for the hydrate.
I suppose I should warn you, he's quite a tricky character. He has a huge ego and is stubborn as an ox. Before the war, he was a sort of artist. He crafted jewelry and sculptures from metal. Despite running the forge, one could hardly call him a blacksmith. But he's the only one here who had even the vaguest notion of how to repair a shovel or straighten a blade.
Are you telling me that you have a blacksmith that's not a blacksmith? I asked for a blacksmith, not this cheap Walmart wannabe.
We'll talk again later.
Oh, where have you been, may I ask? My lord. Very well. Let's see, what is it we must do? Alright, let's see what it is, Ozzy. I swear to God, Ozzy, if it's another troll one, I'm gonna absolutely stab you to death later. Give me a moment while I check what it is. I'm gonna stab you later. I am not singing that. I am going to stab you later. You better make sure that you have something to protect you. Because if you don't, then you will die. There were save slots here. Oh wow, who knew? Well, at least I know now. No, don't come on me. This song is entirely with text-to-speech. Mostly, it feels like it. I am not going to sing it.
Here we go. Another one of these hick refugees. There's nothing for you here.
Call me a hick one more time, and I'll be using your face as an anvil.
Let's all remain calm, shall we? Please forgive my error. With all this commotion and all the thankless tasks I find myself confronted with, I often find my attention to detail slips. So, what can I do for you?
I need more info about Valvanor.
And you have decided that I have a sympathetic face. It's the story of my life. Talent worthy of a king's ransom, but surrounded by cretins who only seek that which is free.
What can you tell me about the steward?
Oh, don't expect me to say anything bad about Bertolf Chambriad. I'm not always in agreement with him, but I can see that he knows his business, and he keeps the village relatively safe.
Go ahead. You're more than welcome to. I'm not going to stop you to do that.
Not very often you see an elf blending in with other cultures. Are there many of you here in Valvanor?
To my knowledge, I was the only one.
That is until Prince Arundel and his acolyte arrived. Does that pose a problem for you?
Not at all.
Well, it does for me. His Majesty the Prince of Imbeciles is going to bring us nothing but trouble.
Do you know the woman who runs the healing house?
Oh, of course. She's all one hears about lately. Everyone here will tell you that she's a courageous woman, fighting a noble battle. Everyone but me. The woman's insane. There are already far too many mouths to feed in this camp. Clearly, she's fully aware of this, yet she stubbornly insists on making things worse.
And the Red Scribes? Know anything about them?
Oh, certainly. A boring bunch of fusspots, spreading science and preaching the good word while never suspecting that anyone might see through their little game.
Our game? Well, pray tell, give us the details. Please, give us the benefit of your extensive knowledge.
I don't pretend to know about all their little plots. I spend very little time with them, and frankly, I couldn't possibly care less about them. But I am fully aware that pretty speeches serve no better purpose than manipulating minds. They're nothing more than noisy masks behind which hides a reality that is far uglier. The more the melody is sweet, the better it distracts you. And is there anything more disgustingly melodious than the discourse of a red scribe?
When it comes to disgusting discourse, you seem to be something of an expert.
Let's talk about something else. The steward said there was a beast attacking the villagers.
This is what one hears, yes. Something is wandering through the swamps, devouring the reckless. The saddest part is that it's often the guards who end up lost, along with their equipment. Meanwhile, we are overrun with refugees who serve no useful purpose at all.
Show me what you have for sale.
Gold. So vulgar to work with. So wonderful to own.
Do just show me what you have before I absolutely kill you. Oh, but it would decrease my... I would have 100% attack speed. But my physical resistance and ability interruption would be decreased. Will it be worth it? Probably not. Here we go. Time to see one of the people here. Who we shall start with. It seems that we're gonna start over here with Murana.
My goodness, let's see. You're not pissing blood, you're not vomiting your guts out. Both legs are in place and they seem to be holding you upright. Congratulations. It looks like you'll pull through. And now you'll excuse me, but I have other miracles to accomplish, and not much time to devote to people in your condition.
Do I look like a refugee? Or excuse me for bothering you?
Take it easy there, Doc. I'm with the Freeborn Blades. I'm not one of your refugees.
You could be Blackstorm himself for all I care. Now get out of my way, I have things to do.
You're quite rude, aren't you?
Haven't you anything better to do than bother me?
Hang on a sec. The steward himself sent me here to give you a hand.
Wonderful. I've been after him for months to get me some help, and he sends me an armed ape. You practice medicine, I presume? Your tools seem rather barbaric.
The tools are fine. That's not to say I don't get a little barbaric sometimes.
Only sometimes.
Believe me, I've already used them to do a little surgery on a few evil tongues, and nobody ever complained once.
So be it. If you're as gifted as that, I guess I have nothing to lose. In fact, there is something that you could doubtless do for me. I'm worried about my assistant Haman. I haven't seen him for a while now, and I fear he might have gone into the swamps to look for the plants I need. We're forced to venture further and further in to find the plants we need. With all that's been going on lately, I forbade him from going back out alone, but the boy is nothing if not stubborn.
Ah, stubborn? Yeah, I hate people like that.
Please find him. He's a good boy. He's done nothing but help others since he arrived. Without him, the House of Healing would be a house of death.
If I'm gonna go slogging through the swamps anyway, might as well take a look around and try to bring back the plants you need too, right? Got any drawings or descriptions?
Yes, that's a good idea. I would be grateful to you, but above all, try to bring back my assistant Haman in one piece. He is your priority. For the rest, basically, I need food, medicinal herbs, and of course, I wouldn't say no to a few pre-prepared potions. All of our stock seems to disappear so quickly. I'll give you the parchment that I made for Haman to help you recognize the specimens I need. He knows them by heart now, after so many trips.
Right. Plants, potions, chow, and one assistant. If I come across some elven tea, would you like a cup of that too?
That would be lovely.
What the hell was that? Alright. Ozzy, if you keep redeeming that, and it's the same song, which I highly think it is, what is this? No. Could you not? Why did you not? Just redeem a sensible song.
Let's talk about your healing house. I found you a few health potions. Ah, shit. I don't have enough yet. I'll be back later. I'd like some information about the village and its inhabitants. So, what do you think of the steward?
Oh, don't get me started on that.
Too late if you ask me.
If I were you, I'd be wary of him. He is not as honorable as he would have you believe. Know that before the war, he was just a lackey, bowing and scraping before all the people of power that passed by. Due to a superior's mistake, he thinks he's in charge now. He's a latecomer, nothing but an opportunist, ready to do anything to keep his little piece of power. I've had the misfortune of experiencing his sense of priorities. When he no longer has a use for you, he lets you know you're not welcome.
I can't say I disagree with you there. This asshole treats everybody like his personal slaves.
For the moment, he treats you well because you serve his needs. This might not always be true.
Not if I say it's
your
not.
lives will be threatened.
He'd go that far?
I'm sure it's a very
I
valid
didn't
song,
found the House of Healing
but not
alone.
for mine.
It was with my husband, Ron. He was not a great warrior, nor a renowned strategist. His only gift was for healing. He was my teacher before becoming my husband. The steward welcomed us with open arms. We took care of his men, his villagers. Then the refugees started arriving in greater numbers. Too many for Chambriad, who ended up closing the gates and pretending that these people simply didn't exist. Ron was furious. He tried to make him understand that he would heal everyone, no matter what. And if the self-proclaimed leader of the village wasn't capable of taking care of anyone other than himself, that he would do it. A few days later, I came back from the swamps to discover Ron in agony in the healing house. He had been poisoned.
You think this was the work of the steward?
Who else would have reason to kill him? Everyone loved him and counted on him. Chambriad thought that without him, the healing house would close and that the number of refugees would diminish naturally. Unfortunately for him, I will continue my husband's good work even unto my dying breath. He gave me an even greater reason to keep going.
This healing house is a waste of time and resources. These people are but dead weight.
That demon certainly has quite a lot of things to say.
Who are these refugees you're helping?
They are the outcasts of the war. Those who didn't have the privilege of dying in combat or who lack knowledge of the arts of the forge. No one wants them. If I don't help them, nobody will.
This seems like a lot of effort for nothing. Our resources could be put to better use. It's sad to say, but if these refugees can't contribute anything, we should probably concentrate on the ones who can help us all survive.
But it's not everyone, obviously. You're just as contemptible as the steward is.
What did you do before the war?
Before the war? Please don't tell me you're naive enough to believe that this war only started 10 years ago.
That's what everybody says.
I come from Shorelin, a faraway land in the north that the Ice Lords probably wiped off the map some time ago. Because no one is left to write the history books, other than a fanatical cult more interested in arcane magic than in human science or medicine.
That's just not fair. The Red Scarves are interested in every kind of knowledge. Each has his own speciality, of course. But the war has simply imposed certain priorities. And what is more important, we are not a cult.
Have I...
If you say so, young lady. The fact remains that the war is far more ancient than that. For as long as I can remember, I have always known war. I was only just learning to walk when Marshal Winters invaded my homeland.
I've heard of this Ice Lord. Winters the Bloodthirsty.
I wandered along the main roads for years, always heading further south, staying just ahead of the advancing Deadwalkers. First with my sister and a family of neighbors. Then just with my sister. Then all alone. Until the day I met the man who would become my husband. A remarkable elf who taught me how to heal and how to love and help those near me. But after years of fleeing and ending up here in this isolated village so in need of healers, we decided to put down roots. Roan died 8 months ago, leaving me alone and in charge of the House of Healing that we had built together.
Have you heard any rumors about a beast wandering around in the marshes?
They are not rumors. There is something in these marshes, and I have a patient in a coma that confirms it.
Something? What does that mean? Where can I find it?
I don't know exactly what it is. The wounds don't resemble anything seen around here before. What you seek is large, powerful, and obviously has enormous claws at its disposal. The wounded man was found west of the swamps, crawling towards the village. If you really wish to fall upon that beast, that would be a good place to start. But bear in mind the possibility that it may be the beast which falls upon you.
I'll take my leave. See you later.
Would you look at that? It's already dark. What is that? What is that with which I have acquired? It doesn't seem like I can do anything. Oh, I I can do something. Not a lot with the head, unfortunately, but I could do something nonetheless. Where am I to go? Let's go talk to Mason first before we leave. Oh, he was right there. Hello, sir.
Yeah, who are you? One of them fucking mercenaries, right?
You're fucking rude, aren't you?
Yeah. Sounds about right.
You know what I call your lot? Oar blades. I got no time for oars.
At least the whores work. If you've got enough money to get trashed while you're on watch, they pay you too much.
Go fuck yourself, Oarblade. Do I have to spill it out, or should I just put my boot in your arse? Clear off!
Would you just shut your stupid mouth for 2 seconds, please? The steward sent me here to help you.
Oh, that's all I need. Don't he think I got enough on my plate? Now he sends me some Oarblade from God's nowhere. Hey, as long as it ain't Leah's paying for you, hey? You want to help? Knock yourself out. I warn you, there's plenty to do.
Get to the point before I set a torch to your breath.
All right, take it easy. No need to get nasty, eh? You want to help? Yes or no?
Says you. You were nasty first.
Well, for a start, you could try and find one of my patrols that's gone missing. At first, I thought maybe one of those half-wits was sleeping it off under a tree somewhere. But it's been a while now. Maybe something bad happened to him in the swamp.
I guess I could go back and check.
What a coincidence. That's exactly what I was going to ask you. After that, well, I suppose a pro like you, I guess it would be useful helping out the sentries. It won't be luxury. I don't know if you've seen what we're supposed to fight with, but wow, if you can have a word with your quartermaster to see what he can do for my lads, you have my blessing.
The benediction of a drunk. Better and better.
It's what all us fucking mercenaries dream of. All right, I'll see what I can do.
Right, we may be living in the arsehole of Virgil, but being armed like a bunch of tramps we can do without. And while you're at it, when you've been to the forge, you'll probably feel like letting off steam a bit. Why don't you go and take it out on my lads?
What do you mean?
Kick their arses so they can't sit down and get drunk instead of patrolling. And show them a couple of tricks while you're at it. A bit of training. Couldn't do no harm.
Your men can't afford to keep their thumbs in their asses. It's time to teach them how to use those weapons.
Knock yourself out, petty blade. I'll go and shake them awake.
Oh, there they are, I see. Oh, now you bring a sword out. Alright. It seems you guys have a rough idea of how to use your weapons.
I couldn't have done better. I reckon the lesson is gonna leave a few marks this time.
More than a few,
We've got
perhaps.
time to go again while they're still warmed up.
Excuse me.
Why not? Let's go.
I'm in quite the predicament. Wait, it's not gonna put me in the... Oh, thank goodness. I was gonna say, I hope you don't put me in the same place as earlier. Hi. We need to get rid of those mosquitoes they call in archers first. What is she doing over there? I'm about to question her abilities right now. Let's save right here so that we don't have to keep doing this. Here we go. She's busy dying. Indeed she is. She is absolutely busy dying. I would love some healing, thank you very much. Oh. Oh my god. This is not how I imagined getting surrounded by men. What the hell was that? Oh my. Alright. This is fine. It's not really fine, but you know what? It's fine. Come at me, assholes. I realize that. Can you stop telling me? Can you get... What on earth are you doing? oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Excuse me. Excuse me. Can you please allow me to walk away instead of attacking 36 billion times when I said, turn around, let's get the fuck out of here. Okay? Okay? It's not ideal. Can you stop giving me this dumb tutorial? Where on earth are you facing? Okay, not ideal. Yes, just kill me. This is getting stupidly ridiculous. She keeps dying first. At last.
Even so, they are making progress. If you whack them enough times, they remember how to defend themselves. Are you up for giving them one last lesson?
Fine.
One last lesson.
Fine. One more time. What pests? What a pain in my ass. Very well. One last lesson. No, stop it, stop it, stop it. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, what the fuck? Come at me. Got shot from behind. These little rats. What was that? Oh wait, you know, I just realized that I could craft something. Oh, I don't have to craft them. Never mind. Let me just, let's see them walk into these. You fools. just a moment. I said give me a moment, you little shit. I will tank the hits, because I don't care. May you burn in flames, you little shit.
Of course, they'll hate you for a while, but what they learned here today will save their lives.
Will hate them forever.
My pleasure. I like this way of saving lives.
They may hate me for a while, but I will hate them for eternity. The ever-loving fuck was that? I just upgraded one and you're telling me that now we have this. You little motherfucking shits. Excuse me. Heal me. I think we will... Yes, we will stop there for now. We will save here. Yes, this is where we will stop for now. Well then. We don't talk about that, alright? Well, thank you little thieves for coming to today's stream. I hope you enjoyed today's show. We're gonna hunt for somebody to raid. And while I'm doing that, if you're not already in my Discord server, do join my Discord server. Follow me on all my socials. Here is your raid message, guys, and if you're not a sub, here is your raid message with a wonderful Tomb Raid emote. Let's go find who is online at the moment. Well, thank you all so much for coming. I really do appreciate it. And we finally started this game. We were meant to start this game last week. Ended up having to delay that. Alright, let's see who's online today. There's quite a few people online today. Do we want to go for someone who's playing something similar? Because it seems that Belle is currently playing The Witcher 3. Do we want to go and raid Belle who is playing something similar? Or do we find someone else? Seems she started quite a while ago. I hope she's not finishing. That'd be quite unfortunate if she is. We'll go see her. Let's go. Oh, I see. Well, we'll go see Belle. Thank you all once again so much for coming to today's stream. I hope you enjoyed the changes. Slight changes. Well, thank you all once again, and I'll see you, my little thieves, in the next one. Bye-bye for now.